Alright, so here we go. Bourbon Street. Alright, the rest of this cutscene is just credits. I'm gonna skip this. And here's basically what the game looks like. Did a nice job with this one, with the remaster. Dreamt the blood upon the shore of eyes that smoke of sin. The lake was smooth and deep and black, as was her scented skin. I was just saying it before we started. I don't know if there's any significant differences other than just the remastered graphics, but I'm sure there's probably...
I bet. Just a minute.
Something.
It lives, I see. Do you want to speak with Lolita?
No.
I'm sorry, but Gabriel's allowed. I mean, he's out.
I said it right the first time.
You know, you could do better. I know I don't know you, but you could do better. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good morning. You look like hell. Did you have another nightmare last night?
Yes, because having nightmares is what I do, apparently. 7th damn night in a row.
I told you, it's that voodoo book you're researching. That stuff can seriously screw with your karma.
Unfortunately, I don't think my readers would go for a horror novel about fluffy bunny rabbits. So voodoo it is.
You mean your reader? She lives in Wisconsin, doesn't she?
Bite me.
Hey, what goes on in your bed stays in your bed as far as I'm concerned. I have messages for you when you want them.
Bite me hard. Good boy, Sam. Got Sam laying on the table. Or on my, well, desk, whatever you want to call it. Good boy. Alright. Let's talk to her about messages, I guess.
Don't mind if I do.
Do what?
Oh, nothing.
Checking her out. Alright. Narrator. That doesn't seem to work. Oh, is that what the narrator is? Wait, hold on a second. Narrator voice. Let me just... I thought this was like over talking the game or something. Just see what it does now.
Gabriel can't see a way to use that.
Okay, I don't know if that voice is annoying. We'll leave it on for a little bit anyway.
Like I haven't tried. Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
My lord.
What do you know about voodoo?
I didn't know much of anything about it until you started researching it for your book. Now I know that it's active in the city. There's that shop and museum. It can clearly be dangerous in the wrong hands. You should be careful investigating it.
Excuse me.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Just what I read in the papers, same as you.
Did you find any good voodoo resources for me?
The best in the city are supposedly the Dixieland Drugstore and the Historical Museum of Voodoo. Both are right here in the French Quarter.
How would I ever manage without you?
You? Give me a break. The devil himself couldn't change you.
Well, if the devil had great legs, perhaps. Like yours.
And a riveting personality, I'm sure. If you need any more research done, just ask. It's not as though we're swamped with customers.
Do you have messages for me?
Your friend Detective Mosley called. Talkative, isn't he?
Especially with you. What did he want?
He told me to tell you that his mother's maiden name is Humphrey, and that he left some photos for you at the station, at the front desk.
It's about time.
Okay.
Let me guess. This has to do with the voodoo murders, right? Some kind of inside police information? Did you tell him you'd put him in your new book?
Maybe. A writer has a certain obligation to his readers, you know.
Gabriel, you know you'll never put him in your book. Your main character's a female orthodontist. You're gonna be reincarnated as a pit bull if you keep screwing with your karma.
As long as it's a male pit bull with a really big...
That's enough. Thanks.
Alright.
Tell me about yourself, Grace.
What do you want to know?
Oh my lord. This is a lot of dialogue trees. Wasn't expecting all that.
How come we haven't gone out yet?
I'm still waiting around for that lobotomy. Soon as I get it, I'll let you know, okay?
So you're saying there's a chance. I hear you.
How do you like working at St. George's Books?
Well, it's not exactly a huge intellectual challenge. Although the math in your record books could confuse Einstein. Still, I love old books. And it's a nice way to pay the bills while I explore the city for a summer. If you ever pay me, that is.
What do you do
Let's
after
not get
work?
personal now.
I either go to my oil painting class or my Tai Chi. You know that.
You can go overboard with this improving yourself stuff. You don't want to alienate us mere mortals.
Oh, I suppose I should just allow my mind and body to atrophy.
Works for me. How old are you?
Perhaps.
Old enough to know about men like you.
Damn. It's cold.
Just tell me anything at all.
I just got my master's in history and classics. My folks wanted me to go on right away for my PhD, but 18 years of school was enough. I needed a break.
Just tell me anything at all.
And she just says the same thing.
I came to New Orleans because I'd read so much about it. I thought spending a few months here would clear my head.
Nothing, I guess. Never mind. Do you have messages for me?
You got a call from someone named Wolfgang Ritter. He was calling from Germany. He told me it was urgent. Maybe you should give him a call.
Call Germany? Like hell. If it's really important, he'll call back.
Well, fine. Let's just hope he's not with the German lottery for pitiful American authors.
Any more?
Do you have messages for me?
Your grandmother called.
I keep meaning to get over there. What did she say? Did she sound good?
She sounded great. We had a nice little chat about you.
Grace.
Don't worry, I didn't go into detail about your cardinal sins. Not that anything about you could surprise her. She adores you anyway.
She's my girl.
And she sent over that box on the table for you.
Okay, so that's all that. So these aren't grayed out. Does that mean there's more to it?
What do you know about voodoo?
I've told you all I know. Sorry I can't be more help.
Yeah, okay.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
You won't get far questioning me about it, Sherlock.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
I've only been here 2 months, but I love it. It's so much more alive than any place I've been.
So it
It
takes
feels like
place in
anything's
New
possible here.
Orleans.
What else can you
You're the native. Don't ask me.
tell me about yourself?
What do you want to know?
Just tell me.
I've been studying Tai Chi for 10 years. It's a very spiritual discipline. I'm sure discipline of any sort isn't something that would appeal to you, Gabriel.
Nothing, I guess. Never mind. So, what's new, Grace?
Your use of mathematics, for one thing. These books are unbelievable.
What can I say? I refuse to be bound by rules.
The strap marks on your bedpost speak otherwise.
Hey, that's personal.
Done anything interesting lately?
By your definition? No. I prefer it that way.
Keep 'em busy?
Not really. If you need any research done, let me know.
Seen any good movies?
I saw a great documentary last night on pyramid excavations.
You mean small, dark places that haven't been touched in centuries? Sounds right up your alley.
Well, it did help me gain a better understanding of your mind.
There's a lot of silly, nonchalant dialogue just thrown in, which is kind of neat, I guess.
Did I ever tell you that you're actually quite attractive?
Be still, my heart.
Had any customers lately?
No, but I'm sure you have.
You know,
Touché.
you really should get out more.
But then who'd take care of St. George's?
Me?
Exactly.
It's cold again. Alright, so that's it. Alright, so there's a package on the table from grandmother. Box.
The box has Gabriel's name on it, written in his grandmother's handwriting. Gabriel's father's old sketchbook sits on the top.
I hate that din 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 din. I don't like that. Oh no. Why do I gotta read stuff? Day 1, 7 nights of bad dreams in a row. This is turning into a bad habit. Snakes and flames and some leopard-faced women. Grace thinks it's from research I'm doing on the voodoo murders. I think she thinks too much. Speaking of, she had some messages for me. Maybe one of them will provide some new inspiration. Grace found some places in the French Quarter of my voodoo research. There's a historical museum of voodoo and a shop called Dixieland Drugstore. I think I'll hit them tomorrow. Mosley comes through. He left some photos for me at the police station. I really need this voodoo murders book to be a success. God knows I need the money. Having a friend signed to the real-life voodoo murders case is a lucky break. I get few enough of those. Fortunately, Mosley's always been easy to manipulate. Poor, soft-hearted bastard. That's it for that. Sketchbook.
Gabriel looks fondly at his father's sketchbook and charcoal pencil.
Okay.
Images haunt the pages of Philip Knight's sketchbook, the way they must have haunted his mind. The images touch a deep chord in Gabriel. So familiar are they that he finds it hard to believe they aren't from his own subconscious.
Excuse me. I have enough trouble reading as it is on my cough. Alright, what's this do? It just drops it. So that's just that. Oh, okay. So there are all the hot spots. Holy Toledo, it's a lot of hot spots. Tweezers. Grab 'em.
I'm going to take the tweezers for a bit.
Good. You're beginning to look a bit scruffy.
My spare motorcycle gloves. Someone left those here after Mardi Gras. That's from Gran. She likes to think it means someone's watching over me. I'm not so sure about that, but I don't have the heart to get rid of it. I always had a thing for St. George, the one who slew a dragon. Yeah, it's probably bigger than this little guy, though.
And a lot of stuff in this.
I forget where that came from, but seems like a nice place to visit.
I have a feeling if I go through and look at every little thing, this game's gonna take a while.
Just a few self-help books. That one on top was a joke gift from Mosley.
Fear of commitment.
I don't use hairspray. Nope, not me.
I don't either. Put that shit in your hair.
Fun times. Not so lucky for the rabbit, was it?
Depends on one's point of view.
Mind if I borrow the magnifying glass?
No, Sherlock. Just bring it back when we get the next estate shipment.
If Gabriel's the owner of the store, why does he need to ask the girl for permission? Why is Dracula sitting here? And I can't click him.
The Blake Backlash series. My literary claim to fame, such as it is.
Hey, my brand of clothing, t-shirts.
I practically own stock in these guys.
I hear you.
Gracie's resume. She was way overqualified. And also the only person who applied. Those keychains were for a promo I tried once, before I realized it was hopeless.
Ooh, the garter belt.
Someone left those here after Mardi Gras.
Mm-hmm.
Local interest piece on the store. It didn't garner the sympathy sales I was hoping for. Fun times.
And the beads.
You can't take 2 steps down Bourbon Street without ending up with a strand of beads.
New Orleans. That's very true. Mardi Gras. Alright, that's all everything in that there. That's just one thing now. You got all this other shit to click. Have a cup of coffee. I feel like I'm playing The Sims right now. He even drinks it too. It's pretty cool.
Good coffee.
Gabriel doesn't need to carry that around. The books on the table have been chosen for their special appeal. Recent fiction by the biggies. In other words, nothing written by Gabriel. Times dated June 18th, 1993. The Aquarius horoscope says, potential storms ahead. Proceed with caution and do not get involved with anything new at this time.
Right.
Times dated June. Potential storm.
Right.
There could be a secret passage under the doormat, but we didn't have time. The welcome mat is well worn. Unfortunately, That's only because Gabriel picked it up secondhand, not because of the stampede of customers. The windows of St. George's Books overlook Bourbon Street. The windows of... Gabriel plans to turn the balcony into a schmaltzy cafe if he ever gets the cash. The balcony floor needs work and is unsafe.
Let's not go up there then. Is there a hotkey for this? Hold on. There is. We don't have anything. We'll play with the keyboard for a little minute. The fuck just happened? The hell was that? Found a... Is that a bug already? Ah, spacebar. Okay. Look at that. Alright, let's look at the coat.
The only way to use the coat rack is by putting a coat on it. Well, there may be other ways, but it's a bit heavy to lug into the bedroom. Dramatic, isn't it? Gabriel didn't eat for 3 weeks after splurging on that coat. He has a thing for black leather.
Splurging.
Grace's coat is a simple but classic trench coat. Gabriel hates people with good taste.
Leave my coat alone, Gabriel.
That's hers.
It's a book about the world of snakes.
Quite observant,
Hey,
thank
that's
you.
interesting. Snakes can sense their prey by vibration.
Did you know that medieval legends about dragons and giant worms are actually based on snakes? You know, dragons, devils, sea monsters. They've always been associated with snakes.
Grace, get alive.
Get a point for that.
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Mittag means midday, noon.
Write that down, chat.
A book of German poetry that once belonged to
be on
Gabriel's
the quiz tomorrow.
grandfather. Gabriel has always found it strangely compelling.
Drei Drachen kriegen in meinen Schlaf. Die Seele wollen sie lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
That's nice. Kinda creepy, though. Who's the author?
Heinz Ritter. I'm not sure what it says, but I get the feeling this guy was one sick puppy.
There's just a lot of nonsense in this game, really.
The ladder provides access to the uppermost shelves of the bookcase.
If you try to look down my shirt one more time, I'm leaving.
Just trying to refresh my memory.
I know what you're trying to refresh, and it isn't your memory. Get down.
And you go up. Relax.
Grace likes a little banker's lamp. She has the soul of an accountant.
Does this mean anything to you?
What, the magnifying glass? It makes things look big. Out to impress a girl, are ya?
I hope you're insulting the size of my brain.
Well, that goes without saying.
It's supposed to be the phone I wanted to look at, not Grace. There we go.
Gabriel would rather use the phone in his studio for privacy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Ashtray.
There's no point in magnifying the empty ashtray. It's an ashtray. Gabriel opens a cash register to examine the take, or in the case of St. George's books, the mistake. It's a $20 gift certificate left over from yet another dismal failure of a promotion.
I trust you can live without this old gift certificate.
Knock yourself out.
Gabriel can't see a way to use that. The cash register contains about $20 in small bills and change.
Gabriel, that's all the change I have. Touch it and you can kiss your hand goodbye.
Would I do that to you?
I would. Gargoyle?
Cute gargoyle, eh? Life is too short to talk to ugly statues.
You never know it by the women you date.
Oh. Shots fired.
The gargoyle has no function but sheer ugliness. Not unlike... Oh, never mind.
We're not gonna be doing this in every scene, by the way.
Grace keeps her art supplies here.
Just doing the first act as the opening scene.
Gabriel wouldn't dare touch Grace's oil paints. 3 snakes in a skull. Gabriel's father painted it.
What a wacky offbeat kind of guy Daddy was.
Nope. No safe full of money back there. The chandelier is original. Gabriel finds it charming. All right. He can't afford to replace it. Gabriel wouldn't dare.
No. Just would exit the bedroom. Literally sleeps in the back room. Oh my god, look at all this stuff. Wow. Imagine trying to play this if it was Shadow the Comet. Because they don't tell you like what you can click on. Imagine trying to interact with all this stuff in that game. Alright. Well, what do we gotta go to the police department, right? To get a package. We got a sketchbook from Grandmom. We looked at the sketchbook, right? Yeah, we did, I think. Yeah. Huh?
The $20 gift certificate for St. George's looks The magnifying glass is an expensive one with an inlaid jade handle, an heirloom from Gabriel's grandfather. The tweezers from the bookshop are an old stainless steel pair that Gabriel had forever.
I don't know, is this trying to combine items? I'm not sure what that does. The only thing it needs a pop-up doesn't have one. Yeah, we're not clicking on all this stuff. That shit. Alright, let's... I'm sure there's objects here we probably need, but... I don't know. Adding clips. Oh, is that what it... Alright,
My
let's go on.
bathroom. I've got to get around to cleaning up in there.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
The medicine cabinet contains a few old prescriptions, personal hygiene stuff, and lots of hair products.
I'll take this hair gel. You never know when you'll need a touch-up.
The jar contains frou-frou hair gel.
Frou-frou.
The label on the hair gel jar talks about mysterious Hawaiian roots and ancient Oriental secrets. The copy is almost as believable as Gabriel's novels.
Alright, so I guess we will go through here. Let's just see if there's anything he needs to get.
Gabriel, shut that refrigerator, please. Oh, I can smell it from here.
Women.
Alright, relax. Named it wrong the first time. Black shirt. Use it. Does he actually change his shirt?
I might be able to use this black shirt.
Oh, well, let's...
All my clothes look the same, so why change them?
That's a good point.
A poster on the... The dresser holds a meager supply of underwear and 38 pairs of mismatched socks.
Flashlight. Oh, we might need that.
I might need a flashlight.
See?
The dresser holds a meager...
Gotta call that one guy, right? I don't know. Okay, never mind. I don't know any phone numbers. Forget that idea.
Let sleeping lions lie. I got that cheap at a garage sale. Always had a thing for lions. I'll just leave it on.
Why? You're wasting electricity. Go to sleep?
It's no use. I can't sleep.
It's Gabriel's bed, unmade as usual.
It's no use. I can't sleep.
Thought I clicked the rug. Oh.
The carpet was Gran's. She gave it to Gabriel to cheer the place up.
If I threw those pages away, they weren't worth reading.
If Gabriel sat down, he might actually have to write something.
Can't. Write it.
The typewriter is too heavy. Gabriel's desk has been gathering dust since he wrote his last novel. Gabriel's mini stereo isn't exactly high fidelity. Then again, neither is he.
Turn on some tunes.
At Giant Discount Bookstore, we discount every title 50%. When you see
All right,
our
turn that shit off.
selection and price,
Bills.
Gabriel couldn't pay those bills when they were due, and he can't pay them now.
Okay.
Gabriel doesn't feel like reading right now.
How do you know? Alright, so we did everything in here. Alright, let's leave. So we got... Why is it so dark? Black shirt. That's the black shirt.
It's a black shirt.
Thanks.
Gabriel got the flashlight free in the mail when he ordered a magazine subscription. It works, though, at the moment.
What just happened? Did I just combine those two items, I guess? Shirt and gel? What would you combine that for? I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. Alright. I think we're done in here. Let's go do something. Oh, he puts the code on automatically, okay.
I've got some things I need to do.
Good luck.
So I guess AK's on every game he picks gonna be something to do with motorcycles, huh? St. Louis Cathedral, Jackson Square Overlook, Voodoo Museum, George's Books, I guess that's our store, our house, Dixieland Drugstore. Alright. It's a coincidence. Oh my god, dude. Why is there so many things?
That's Mosley's office. Those motorcycles belong to the precinct. They're not nearly as cool as Gabriel's bike.
It's alright, still let's use it.
Gabriel has his own bike.
I don't care. It'd be more fun to take theirs.
I should add Mosley to the hat.
It's another municipal building, but not one Gabriel has any interest in. If Gabriel wants to talk to Mosley, he can go in through the front door.
That window leads to Mosley's office.
I wonder if we're gonna have to open it later. That's what I was trying to do, or was curious if we could do. Alright, there's nothing really else here. Let's go in. Sup, jabronis?
It's not going to look...
Here's why he won't walk. Frick.
The desk sergeant looks like a poster boy for heart disease. 30 extra pounds between his armpits and his belt, and a complexion the consistency of gray oatmeal. In other words, a typical product of good southern cooking. A uniformed officer of the NOPD.
She's not bad.
See boobas.
Officer, can I ask you some questions?
Desk sergeant's right over there.
I guess that's a no.
Got a forklift? Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
You can't do me for anything. The other,
do you know
the
about
female cop in the
voodoo?
back, though, that's another
Me?
story.
Nothing. I'm a Catholic boy.
What can you tell me about the voodoo murders?
I'm not allowed to give out information on police cases.
What can you tell?
Hey, buddy, do I look like the kind of lowlife that'd betray my sacred oath to this department?
I don't know. What would that kind of lowlife look like?
Like hamburger meat if I got a hold of them. Kinda like what you're gonna look like in about 5 seconds.
Okay, okay. Sorry I asked. What can you tell me about Nolans?
I'll tell you, I'm glad as hell it's not Mardi Gras. If it weren't for that 1 month a year, being a cop in Nolans would be a real pleasure. As it is, I'd rather stick behind this desk.
Ugh. Excuse me.
What can you tell me about Nolans?
Best food in the world. You can get it right here in Nolans. Muffaletta sandwiches. Beignets, good Cajun coffee. Yep, a man can die happy in this city.
It's practically guaranteed. I was supposed to pick up some photos from Detective Mosley at the front desk.
Is that right? And who are you?
My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Yeah, I got something for you, all right. Soon as you're done talking, I'll give it to you.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's out at a crime scene. Sorry.
I'm here to
I told you.
Where's the crime scene? Is it related to the voodoo murders?
Crime scene information is police confidential. We don't need any more looky-loos than are probably already there.
Come on, you can tell me where the crime scene is.
Look, I know the paper's got everybody stirred up about these killings, but that don't make it public information. Back off.
So this is a new voodoo murder then?
Hey, I didn't say that. You'll read all about it in the papers tomorrow. I'm sure. Here's that envelope for you, Gabriel Knight.
Thanks.
She probably wouldn't cooperate.
But I wouldn't mind trying.
Gabriel can't do that from the front lobby.
So how would you go open the gate? Probably gonna get yelled at.
No one goes back there until I say so, mister.
Oh, sorry.
Damn. Can't hit on that chick. Get CB'd right at the start. Alright, let's look at the thingy.
Gabriel opens the manila envelope and finds 2 photographs. The photograph of Mosley was apparently taken upon his graduation from the police academy. He had hair then. One of the photos from Mosley is an official voodoo murders crime scene shot, a graphic close-up of a victim. One of the photos from Mosley is an official voodoo murders crime scene shot, a graphic close-up of a victim.
Its heart's ripped down or something. Hey.
The photograph of Mosley was apparently taken upon his graduation from the police academy. He had hair then.
Frick let it slip that Mosley's at a crime scene now. It could be a new voodoo murders killing. I've got to find out where it is, but Frick's not talking. There has to be a cop somewhere in New Orleans dumb enough to tell me. Mosley left me some creepy pictures, alright. Good stuff for the book. Alright, let's talk to this guy again, maybe?
Hey.
Hey.
I keep thinking he's gonna click the walk. I don't know why. He's doing it in the bookstore. All right. So I guess we gotta find a cop, huh? Figure out what a crime scene is.
The sign says the Overlook's closed for repairs until June 21st.
Yeah, when's that? Let's go to the square. There's a cop. Talk to this guy.
Good day, officer.
Yeah, you too. Keep moving.
The fuck?
I would if I had enough time to do it properly.
The band isn't paying any attention to Gabriel.
You white-faced geek! You want to eat my fist?
Nice beat. I dig it.
The drummer does not respond.
Who the fuck? Who just wanted to beat my ass? Where did that come from? I have no idea where he's at right now. What happened? Hello?
Gabriel might need the goodwill, but he can't afford to make a donation right now.
Alright, I don't... Get out of here for a second. How did we even get in there? Exit to Cathedral, okay.
Since Gabriel can't read lips, he's disinclined to start a conversation. It's one of those mimes. Oh boy.
He's not my type. Hey, bro. Nice horse.
A bronze statue of Andrew Jackson marks the center of Jackson Square.
You white-faced geek! You want to eat my fist?
The fuck is saying it? Gotta be that dude who won't talk to me. This guy. Buff dude, probably.
A Cajun band, inventive as always with their instruments, is having a good old time on the lawn. Funny how catchy that toe tapping can be.
I don't need any flowers. They'd probably just get crushed on my bike anyway.
People seem to be in...
Well, I never! Leave me alone, you man!
People seem to be in...
Is that it here? Radio.
Mind if I use your radio?
What are you, nuts? Forget it.
Touchy. Could I ask you a few questions?
Not now, buddy. I'm busy.
I should have noticed that. Thanks.
Should have noticed that.
Yeah, right.
Sitting there leaning on his bike, doing nothing.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Not now.
I should. Yeah, right.
Anyone seen Joe?
There's a police band radio on that bike.
Motorcycle cop in a park has a police radio on his bike. If only I can get him to leave it for 5 minutes, I might be able to find out where the crime scene is. Come on, Knight. You're clever, aren't you? Alright, so we gotta get him away.
Well, I never. Leave me alone, you man.
I would.
Fuck. Man, I didn't click to leave. God damn it. Apparently if you double click you miss right away. I was trying to bring the mime down there. I think if I complain about him to the cop would tell him to leave me alone or something. Hey, stop following her.
Coroner requests assistance.
Well, I never. Leave me alone, you man.
Is he really resetting? Come on, idiot.
It's one of those.
Oh my god, dude. So he just doesn't do anything.
You white-faced geek, you want to eat my fist?
Oh, maybe I gotta walk him around an area where they're not at. So he doesn't go after them. Which she's doing right now. Fuck.
Well, I never. Leave me alone, you man.
You man. No, don't go after her. Jesus, this is fucking annoying. And I don't even know if it does anything.
Well, I never. Leave me alone, you man.
But it's gotta be the only way I can think of to distract the cop. Just those two don't like him, so it's causing a fuss, right?
It's one of those.
Oh my god, yeah, so he's gonna go after her again. What the fuck? Alright, let's leave. I'm getting tired of this shit already. I don't know if that works or not, but it's annoying me.
Posted on the door of the museum is a sign saying closed. The
Alright.
Dixieland drugstore is.
It's the only place really to go, except for the cathedral.
Curtain confessionals are a subtle, old-fashioned presence on the left of the nave. Someone is in that confessional. Gabriel will have to wait. Someone is in.
Yeah, right. Somebody's in
The
there.
chancel of St. Louis Cathedral consists of a raised dais, an altar, 2 pedestals, and a choir area. Flags of the world are
Nothing doing here.
Gabe.
Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Oh. Jesus.
You white-faced geek, you want to eat my fist?
Could I ask you a few
Not now, buddy.
I should have noticed that. Yeah, right.
It's the only thing you think of is distracting this cop, is to get him down here. You gotta avoid the other two retards. God, why was that such a pain in the ass?
Hey, cut that out. I told you to stop that. All right, mister, you want some of this? Why, you little...
Cue the Benny Hill music. Can I get my cursor, please? Thank you.
Gabriel picks up the headset and listens.
Ambulance 91, have you located the crime scene? They've radioed for you 3 times. Did you say it was north of the Lake Retreat Country Club? South. Lakeside Drive. North of the Piedmont Pier. South of the Country Club. Man, I don't know if it's the clouds out here today or what. Good thing this guy's already dead.
You white-faced geek, you want to eat my fist?
Hallucinogens in the coffee this morning. It's just so misty out here or something. Hey, I see a squad car. I got him, Molly. Thank God. Have a good one, 91.
Interesting.
Hey, you, get away from that bike.
Sorry.
Exit to Greater New Orleans map.
Hey, Mostly.
Huh? Knight, you wiener, I told you not to call me that.
Feeling jumpy?
Who, me? Don't be stupid. How'd you find me?
Oh, I was just driving by.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess I can let you see it. For the book. But don't tell anyone, huh? Definitely another voodoo murder. Same MO and no freaking clues. We're still waiting on an ID for the body.
Oh, that's disgusting. Isn't this a rather public area for this kind of thing?
Yeah, they're freaking ghosts, these guys. Lakeshore Drive isn't exactly the 10 expressway, but it is open to the public. No reports of nothing. Now, who the hell is that? Good day, Miss Getty.
What's going on, officer?
Detective Mosley, ma'am. We got a little problem here, but nothing for you to be concerned about.
I see. Thank you, Detective.
Okay, everything just got real
good
loud
day,
for no reason.
gentlemen.
I'm in love.
Forget it. That's Molly at Getty. She's about as far out of your reach as the moon. Probably on her way to meet some guy with a yacht right now.
Near here?
The lake's a popular place for country clubs.
If she's out here a lot, maybe she saw something or heard something.
Nah, nobody ever sees or hears nothing. I told you. Besides, you just don't go around bothering people like her.
We've about wrapped it up, sir.
Well, let's get the meat wagon moving then. Stick around and take notes for the book if you want. Watch out for the muck and the water moccasins, though. If you want to talk, I'll be at the station tomorrow.
Thanks.
Alright, let's talk to Mosley at the station tomorrow. Got it.
That doesn't work. There's a pattern to the lines in the sand, but only one small area is clearly defined. There's nothing worth magnifying. Gabriel can't take the lines without some help.
So I guess you're gonna probably need like a camera or something, I would think.
There's nothing worth
Oh, I've got no way to take that with me, and I don't want to.
Okay.
There's nothing worth... Gabriel is on the sand and clay shores of Lake Pontchartrain, at a site where some poor bastard got to see who the voodoo murderers really are.
Looks like there was something here. I should take a closer look.
Let's do it.
The magnifying glass is an expensive one.
There's a footprint. Not sure what I'm looking for. Just ignoring footprints.
The marks are actually deep indentations in a regular mesh pattern.
There we go.
It looks like a scale of some sort. The scale is too delicate to pick up by hand. Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to take the small, iridescent scale.
I think it's a snake scale, but it beats the hell out of me what kind.
Alright. Snake scale.
Gabriel is carrying a scale he found near the crime scene at Lake Pontchartrain. Gabriel is carrying... Lake Pontchartrain is impressive. It measures 24 miles across and stretches as far as the eye can see.
It's pretty impressive for a lake.
Lake Pontchartrain is scenic, but you really wouldn't want to swim in it. There's nothing worth... The banks of Lake Pontchartrain are rich with clay deposits.
Pick it up.
I'll take some of this clay with me.
Okay.
Lakeshore Drive runs around the entire lake. This is a particularly lonely stretch, but it's still a public road.
So I don't think we can do anything else here. Looked at everything. Here, let's get out of here. Is it the map? Excuse me. Well,
The Dixieland posted on...
happened to the mouse cursor.
The sign says the Overlook's closed for repairs until June 20.
Did here change? New.
Can I bother you again, officer?
What is it this time?
What can you tell me about snakes?
What does this look like? Never mind, don't answer that. No, I don't know.
And this guy's just not gonna talk to me, right?
Officer, can I ask you some questions?
Desk sergeant's right over there.
Oh, alright, get out of here. So I guess the only place we can go is back to our shop, right? There's nothing else out here.
Hello, beautiful. It's me.
The excitement of seeing you is killing me.
Gabriel can't see a way to use that.
You gotta talk to her to look at it, I guess.
Got a
Such
minute,
as
Gray?
research, right?
What's up?
Yeah, research.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
Oh, I thought it was research this fucking thing. Check out my leg.
Could you see what you can find out about a woman named Malia Getty?
The name Getty sounds familiar. What's your interest in her?
Oh,
Tap that
just,
ace.
you know, stuff about the voodoo murders. If you can get an address.
The murders, right.
Ooh,
I'll
excuse
see what
me,
I can
jeez.
find out. Anything else?
I guess not.
I can't think of anything.
Gabriel is carrying...
Oh, I just kind of figured out what this is telling me now. So when you hit this button, you get, these are the only 4 objects that are capable of combining with anything. Alright. So when you click yellow, I guess it means it doesn't. Alright. Makes sense. I still don't know why I combined the shirt and gel, though. What the point of that was. Alright. The body at the crime scene of the lake. Yeah, alright. Yeah. The body at the crime scene of the lake was horribly gruesome. Another poor bastard with his heart ripped out. There must be some clues I can find in the area, something for the book, which we already looked at. I've died and gone to heaven. Lee Gady is the most gorgeous woman in Louisiana. I have to see her again. What excuse can I make up? I'll think of something. Oh, it was a chick in a car. I found a snake scale at the lake. Crime scene is not much, but it could be important if I could figure out what snake it came from and who the snake belonged to. Imagine the headlines. Now that would be something even my lazy literary agent could work with. What things do I need to do for day 1? Was it the crime scene? Did you get 2 clues from there? Yeah, I think. Got 1, I know that. Did you ask Grace to do some research? Yeah. What is this doing? Copy the pattern. Oh, I gotta go back. We didn't do that. Kinda don't. We won't use that anymore, though. Unless I get really stuck with something.
I've got some things I need to do.
Good luck.
Yeah, I figured we needed to do something with that. But I thought we needed a camera or something. So just use a sketchbook. Alright, so let's take out sketchbook. There we go.
Let me try to copy this down.
That would be our 2 clues.
The partial pattern from the crime scene intrigues Gabriel. What does it mean?
Alright, so I guess it's here now for sure.
It's getting late. Gabriel decides to go home for the day.
This kind of reminds me how Zarathustra did their game. Get everything you need and the day finally ends, you know what I mean? I wonder if they got that idea from stuff like this. More nightmares. And we already see this? It's the exact same one. Wait, what is going on? Oh, I was confused thinking day one was restarting or something. A mask I wore as I approached, I was what I am not. And though the pattern was unclear, its meaning could be whatever, so...
Good morning. Don't you look swell today? Actually, swollen. So have some. There's a fresh pot on the table. Seriously, you look like hell. Your hair is sticking straight up like a... Oh, it always does that. Never mind.
Ha ha.
Did you dream about the fire and the hanged guy and that lion thing last night?
Leopard, not lion. Did you get anything on Malia Getty?
Well, I did get her address, but you're a little out of your league here, big fella. The Gettys own 3 local hospitals, just to name a few of their assets. They run in very high circles.
Did you get an address?
I got the address. I suppose this has nothing to do with the fact that Malia Getty is incredibly gorgeous. I should have known you wouldn't go for a rich, ugly socialite.
And that address is?
Hey, far be it from me to postpone your total humiliation. It's 557 West Ingram. That's the Garden District. Estate City.
That's all I wanted to know. And yes, my dear, Malia Getty is the most dangerous-looking diversion I have ever seen. Ouch.
Ugh, men.
Sorry. I'll meet him.
I've got some things I need to do.
Good luck.
Alright. So we either go to the chick's place or the police department. We'll go to the police department first.
Can I bother you again, officer?
What is it this time?
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on back.
We'll talk to the fine-looking young lady over here on the way back. Oh yeah. Here we go, boys.
Excuse me, officer.
Yes?
Could you get me some coffee?
Are you speaking to me?
Why, yes.
Wow, Deja, leave it to Beaver. I'm the police photographer, sir. You might be able to find someone around here dumb enough to get coffee for you, but it won't be me.
Oh, thanks anyway.
I can give you precise instructions for the handling of hot liquids if you need them.
No thanks.
I thought I was going to ask her if she wanted to go get a cup of coffee.
You know, that uniform looks great on you.
Uh-huh. Is that a compliment, or are you asking to borrow my dress?
It's a compliment.
Well, you just never know around here. Thanks, but I'm married.
Damn.
Oh, never mind.
Fine. I'll get back to work.
Oh well. Strike two.
Hey, mostly.
Knight, I had a feeling you'd show up.
So what do we got in here? Microwave, filing cabinets. Let's just talk to this dude for right now. Show him the thingy.
I copied those marks from the lake.
Really? Good for you.
Do you want to see my sketch?
No, we have our own copy, Knight.
Fine. Be that way.
I have that photo of you graduating from the police academy.
Oh yeah, my mom loves that one.
I have that murder photo you left for me.
Good. Just don't let anyone know I gave it to you.
I wouldn't show it to a soul. I picked up this scale at Lake Pontchartrain.
Yeah? What makes you think it's related to the murders?
Well, it was at the crime scene.
Sure. Must be the only snake in Louisiana, all right. That voodoo snake. Christ.
That doesn't work that way. Gabriel can't see a way to use that. That doesn't work that way.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
There's voodoo that goes on in this city, sure. I looked into it a bit at the beginning of this case. But the voodoo stuff found at the crime scenes is all faked. It doesn't have anything to do with the real stuff. I know. I asked some experts. It's intimidation tactics, that's all.
Muted, by the way, while he eats some pretzels.
I told you, don't worry about that part.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Lots. Can you be more specific?
How many murders have there?
7 murders have so far been linked to the voodoo murders case. The first murder occurred about 8 weeks ago. The MO is the same in each murder. Lake Pontchartrain was the 7th.
Do you know anything about the killers?
At least 20 people attend the killings. We know this from the variety of footprints found at the scenes.
Footprints? Aren't those as good as fingerprints?
Can be, but we'd have to have a suspect in custody first, and the suspect would have to match one of the few distinct prints we have. Most of the footprints are smudged, trodden over, unreadable. These guys are so casual in their expertise, it's maddening. Like they know we'll never find them.
What kind of evidence have you found?
No fingerprints, A few bare footprints. Found a few fibers, but not many. The weirdest one was leopard fur.
Leopard fur. Describe the crime scenes.
Well, there's the corpse itself, minus the heart. Around where the body was killed, we find marks and flour and blood. There are traces of wax from candles, red and black. Ordinary wax candles, so the lab reports. Also blood and feathers of chickens, and goat's blood. And plenty of the victim's own, of course.
What's the coroner say?
The victim's heart is always ripped out of the chest and missing. We haven't located a single one of them.
Lovely. Any idea what they do with them?
Don't even want to know. Also, the coroner says some of the victims had heart attacks before the incision. Literally scared to death. The knife wounds are consistent with a long, narrow, wavy-edged knife. Probably a ritualistic dagger.
How do you know that if the heart's missing? Wouldn't the heart need to be intact to be able to determine it? Or did I just interpret that incorrectly?
Any witnesses?
Nope. There's never been a single witness. No one's even heard a disturbance. It's damned weird. Like they just don't want people to see. And so nobody sees nothing.
Know anything about the victims?
The victims are all out-of-towners. We still don't know why.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
Sure, no problem. Okay, anything else?
Excuse me.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
You and me grew up here together. You tell me. It's a pretty nice place, even seeing the stuff I see, you know. The Carter's getting a bit too wild, though. Getting hard to control. Not quite what it was when you and me used to hang here, but... hell, I've never known anything else.
Do you know anything about the patterns around the bodies?
Yeah, weird, huh? All 7 victims had those marks around them. We've got all the marks on file, but we haven't figured out what, if anything, they mean.
Can I see the other 6 patterns?
Sure. People like that kind of stuff, don't they? Might make the book seem more mysterious. Go talk to Officer Franks. Tell her I said you could see the file.
What's the status on the voodoo murders case?
It's going. I can't seem to make any progress, though. Sluggish damn case. It's weird.
There's no reason to go through the